Speaking of big deals, though, Disney Plus has been killing it. Disney Plus is over 100 million subscribers, fastest company to ever do that in the streaming space. And now some of their big movies like Black Widow and Cruella are now coming to Disney Plus at the same time that they're launching and releasing in theaters. Other movie titles as well are doing the same thing. And this is really big news because just a couple years ago, you would have thought it was crazy to release a movie on a streaming service. And a movie like Black Widow, Cruella, these were supposed to be really, really big movies that were going to perform huge in the box office. And it's interesting to see, at least in my opinion, how much like movie theaters and this industry is changing. Disney Plus, they did so much better than expected with their streaming service. They gained so many more subscribers than they ever thought they would in a much faster time period. That part of the business is killing it. So they're trying to focus on that. And by focusing on that, they're releasing all of these new Marvel movies. All of these new movies, they're starting to release them on Disney Plus. And I think eventually we may see them strictly release them on Disney Plus. But right now, Black Widow and Cruella are set to debut on Disney Plus as a $30 premium access title alongside other releases. Black Widow has already been delayed about 2 months from when it was supposed to debut. And Cruella, they're still set for the same release date of May 28th. Black Widow is set to debut on July 9th. But either way, this is really interesting to see. Interesting to see how they're pushing back the movies and they're going to be releasing them on Disney Plus first. It makes sense. You know, it's like they have this service that's doing so well. Disney Plus, their streaming service is doing extremely well and they want to promote it. So what's a way to promote it? And first thing that comes to mind is release the big movie titles on that platform versus releasing them in the movie theaters. Because if people want to see Marvel and they want to see these movies, and let's say they only released them on Disney Plus, well, I bet a lot of people would spend that, monthly fee to get a Disney Plus subscription just so they could watch that movie when it's released. And if they do that, that might get a lot of people to actually stay on the Disney Plus platform. They might find other movies, other shows they like. And it's really just a smart business move. It's a great way to get new subscribers to their streaming service. And I think eventually we're going to see all of their movies strictly released on their Disney Plus platform. Recently, their CEO, Bob Chapek, came out, and when Disney Plus hit 100 million subscribers, he basically said that their direct-to-consumer business, their Disney Plus service, their streaming service, is the company's number one priority, top priority, and their robust pipeline of new movies, new titles coming out is going to help fuel its growth. And the only way I see this happening is them starting to strictly release movies on Disney Plus. So, two big titles, Black Widow, Cruella, they're going to be in movie theaters and on streaming service and on the Disney Plus streaming service at the same time. But I think very soon we're going to see it only coming on these streaming services rather than movie theaters. It's going to be big trouble for movie theaters. They're going to have to adapt, but it's going to be great news for Disney Plus.